Oasis is being nosy and asking what I'm filming about. What up, home slices? Welcome back to those collab kids. I'm Letty, and it is Tuesday, October 29th, 2013. And this week is Halloween week. Okay, so if you know anything about me, then you know that Halloween is my favorite holiday. Now I go absolutely nuts over it. It's fabulous, and I love it. I love it so much. One of my favorite things to do on Halloween, is watch scary movies. I've seen so many scary movies, and the one thing that I notice that happens in like every one is that people tend to die from the most stupid mistakes. Like those people who go down into their creepy cellar to check on their laundry for no reason. Not going to hide in a closet, or going to look in the closet where the killer obviously is, and then you end up dying. Or they trip over a gigantic freaking weed this big that is obviously there, and they trip and they break their ankle and they die. It's just frustrating for me to watch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all some advice or tips or whatever on how to survive a horror film. Okay, here we go. First tip, please don't have sex. The killer will come in and you will die. In horror movies, sex leads to nothing. It leads to death. Straight to death. You will die. Second tip is do not leave the group. If you leave the group and you're all alone, the killer will sense your vulnerability, and he will stab you in the neck and you will die because there will be no one there to save you or help you. You will just end up dying. Yeah, there will be no one to save you because you freaking left the group because you thought you were better than them or something. I don't know, but you left the group and so you're gonna die. Third tip I have to offer to you is avoid the creepy places. Like, this is obvious, like this is common sense. Avoid the creepy places like small towns that are in the middle of nowhere where you're gonna get no cell phone reception to have anyone come and save you. Or creepy barns or sheds that are in the back of houses because they're creepy and people can hide in there because it's usually dark because of the power, or there's no electricity in there, and you will end up dying. Or woods, because woods are hard to maneuver through for one thing. They hide the sunlight. They're just not good places. It's easy to hide a body in the woods because they're so... yeah. Fourth tip is if you think you've somehow gotten so far into the movie that you think you've actually killed the killer, or you're actually at the end of the movie, you're like a main character or something, and you think you killed the double tap, because that will make sure burn him or her or freaking chop off their head and feed them to some animal or something. Make sure that motherfucker is dead, because most likely he is not, because freaking killers are somehow like these supermen who just never die. And if you actually make sure you can for real, that helps save the world from a terrible sequel that nobody wants to watch, because sequels are terrible always, all the time. Fifth tip, ignore all phone calls and technology and whatever else you depend on, because they never work in horror films. Just ignore them and depend on yourself, your own resources. And the last tip I have for y'all is that person that you think is crazy usually ends up being the person who will save you at the end from the actual killer, but you've just been too freaking ignorant to accept that person and actually help that person, and they end up saving you at the end. So keep that person close, because most likely they're gonna end up saving you in the end. Woo! Alright, so that's the end to this week's video. I'm actually really sorry that this is kind of a short video, and this week has been busy, like I've said, because it's Halloween, like the week of Halloween and whatnot, and like I said in the beginning, this is my favorite time of the year because I just love Halloween. It's fabulous, like I said, and I have a lot to do and I've been really, really busy. So yeah, I'm sorry for this video. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Love you all so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out as like a whole channel and everything. And subscribe if you haven't already to be notified whenever, the next video comes up for us. I'll see y'all next Tuesday here on TCK. Yeah, peace. love, eat pizza. I'll see you all next week. Yeah. Bye.